I've been dropping so many super high kill games this season, 20 bomb after 20 bomb in ranked, and I'm going to break down my exact thought process in game so you could drop 20 kill games in ranked too. So I'm in a game now, and first of all, when we're WK in this season, if you want to have the best luck when it comes to mid game and putting yourself in the best position, you want to land at one of these new spots with one of the medallions, because these are going to set you up in one of the best positions going into mid game to look to drop high kill game. Now really your aim should be to try and get one of the medallions as soon as possible, but the bots are super broken, especially when playing solos, so don't worry too much about getting one straight away. Just make sure you're landing towards the backside of your POI, so the furthest area away from the bus. This is because most people this season with the lower drops are dropping at these front houses here more often, making these super heavily contested and making them super heavy RNG, especially with all the attachments and stuff. RNG is not in our favor this season. So we got high ground on him. Hit him with that 19. We're just going to hold this angle here. There we go. And we picked up the kill. At long ranges, ADSing with the shotgun is definitely the play, because you're going to do a lot more damage. Now, once you're in a situation like me where maybe you've just got a kill off spawn or you've looted your building, this is where you need to look at your situation, look at your loot, your health, your mats and shield and stuff, and assess whether you should look to go fight players or not. Now, obviously, in my situation here, fighting players is definitely the right idea and definitely the right play. So we're going to start this fight off by coming up to the high ground, getting on the roof, because high ground is still a big advantage. Even if it's a new season, high ground is still meta. That's not going anywhere anytime soon. And then from the high ground position, we can kind of assess how and what we're going to do. All right. There we go. Hit him with a little pre-fire and we pick up that kill nice and easy. Kind of a way someone's playing, you can kind of judge their confidence levels. If someone's going up for high ground, then this is when you need to realize that this guy is probably more of a confident fighter and you should probably take it a little slower. If a guy is kind of like that guy who's just boxing up instantly, then the chances are he's not as confident in his skill and you can just be a little more aggressive on him and wait for him to make silly mistakes. So I just want to break down this clip even more because I do think there's some amazing WKing moments in this clip to take away. So first of all, you see as I approach this here, there are two ways I know he can escape, and he can either escape out of obviously this wall here in front, the one I'm looking at, which he's editing, so I've got my shotgun placed there just in case, or he can come out of this door here. So this means instantly, before even starting the fight and even hitting any of the walls, I instantly place a wall here. This blocks off this door, meaning if he comes out, I can just edit this and box him in. And I also box off this area here, meaning he just can't piece control me. Then from here, I take a nice left-hand peek and look to try and take his wall. I obviously see this ramp is here, and I use this ramp as protection and cover when I look to take it. If he makes a big peek here, then all it's going to do is give me a nice right-hand peek protected behind this ramp as well. So I hit there, and as soon as I hit, he then flips the ramp back this way, which means I need to run to this left-hand corner because I'm no longer protected by that ramp. And then I thought potentially he might be looking to come out of here, so I just placed that cone there ready. And then the guy flips the ramp this way. And at this point, I realize, okay, the chances are this guy isn't looking to come out of here. He's looking just to run at me straight out this wall. So I instantly back off, placing a ramp and flipping it. Now, flipping it like this means he can't just make that peek there, and he has to make a low hand peek here, giving me a really nice right hand peek on the opponent if he does decide to run out. At this point, he decides to back off, and I go and get his wall, 0 ping style. I then make a right hand peek and accidentally shoot the wall, which I do obviously get punished for by taking a little bit of damage. I then make a right hand peek, expect him to spray at the wall, and then get the nice little shot off on him to pick up the kill. Now in that whole fight, I only made one mistake where I accidentally shot the wall. But apart from that, there was some really great WKing off-spawn tips to take away from that. Now, again, this guy's boxing up instantly, so he's definitely not as confident in his fighting skills. So put a little bit of pressure on these players, and a lot of the time they're going to fumble. Like this kid's just done here. He's made that big mistake, and we can look to get really aggressive now. There we go. We managed to pick up that kill. Nice and easy. Like I'm saying, you can see someone's confidence levels, and then from there, you can kind of assess the situation. Now, in my meta video at the start, I actually said that this AR is not that good. In terms of, like, an actual AR, and when it comes to mid-range and mid-game fights, it's not that great. But actually using the Iron Warrior as an SMG is a great idea. And it is actually super powerful as an SMG just because of the damage and the high fire rate. Now, there should be a kid somewhere here, so we're gonna instantly go up for high ground before we start making any decisions. Now, there he is. Again, first idea should be to get up. And this guy's got the medallion as well, so I've got to be really careful with how slow I'm being. There we go. So whenever you're fighting some guy who you know's got a medallion this season, because of how strong they are, you just need to make sure that you're fighting them really quickly and you're not taking your time at all, because the longer you give them, the more time you're going to give them to heal up, and that just puts you at a massive disadvantage. It's quite unfortunate that I am in a really dead lobby here, and the lobby's just died out super quickly. So we're not going to be able to drop too many kills, but we're going to try and get as many as we can in this mid game. And this is the position. People are saying the Iron Warrior is really broken, like the Scar looking gun that I've got there. When it comes to mid game, it's just not that great in terms of how much damage it's going to deal. Oh, this guy's just glitched straight out. Okay, then. Again, we've always got that high ground, and now he's low on health. Let's start to put some pressure on him and see what he's doing. This guy's boxing. He's playing really shy, which means he's probably not that confident of a fighter, and again we can just quite easily win the fight. Once you get to mid game, a great way to find people is just by going around to where all the people with the medallions are and just looking to go kill them. They're literally all pinged around the map, which makes your life so much easier. Now this guy is pinged at a POI here, the fencing field, so the chances are he's not going to be on the outside here. He's probably somewhere in the POI looting up or something, so let's head over there now and go and greet him. So there's two people there, and third party in this season is super easy to get kills in for some reason, so we're coming in at the perfect opportunity. Now when you look to third party, there's two indicators on when to go in. One, when two people are spraying each other just like they were then, or as soon as one of them just dies. Now one of them's just died here, so we're going to just get straight in this guy's face and clean them up. And if you wait to either one, they die, one of them dies, or you wait till they start exchanging shotgun shots and SMG shots in a box together, you're going to have a really easy cleanup. Now again, the all-rounder SMG, the Hyper SMG, is just the best SMG for me currently in the game. The burst one is really broken as well. In my meta video, I said it wasn't that great because there's no damage drop off on that SMG. If you do have good aim with it, it's definitely worth taking. But for most people, the Hyper SMG is still going to be the best. There's a guy here instantly going up for fight straight away to start off the fight. Let's apply a little bit of pressure to all his different walls. Just don't let him know where we're going to come from. Take that, double edit in. Now we're just going to give it time because obviously we got the medallion. We're just going to start regenerating health, where I think this guy hasn't got one, so he's got to actually genuinely take meds if he's looking to heal up. So now I know I definitely got the health advantage. I'm just going to look to really apply the pressure to this guy now. There we go, and we hit him with a quick little pre-fire. The best time to kill someone, and the time where you're going to catch someone off guard the most, is as soon as they put you on no HP. When most people on no HP, they get really worried, they start playing differently to how they would before. When you're low on HP, that is the best time to be aggressive, because that's when they're not going to least expect it, and that's where they're going to make the mistake. So a guy's just come in here from zone, and he's instantly boxing. I haven't even hit this guy for any damage. So whenever you do this to a guy, you need to start getting aggressive onto them straight away. Start applying that pressure, because this guy's a nervous fighter and he does not want to fight you. Literally like you're seeing here. Look at this guy just doing whatever he can to try and avoid fighting me and just dip. You can see that from the second he got in a fight with me, I could see that he does not want to be in that fight. So this guy is getting aggressive straight away, which shows to me he is definitely a better W keyer. So I need to be a little more careful and a little more patient and wait for him to make plays like I did there. And then I could just easily pick up the Ela. And there we go. For some reason, I don't know what's happened to the last guy, but we've picked up the win. And that was really, really easy. We kept it simple. We didn't do anything complex, really. Like, all the skills and everything I did in that game, you can do. You just need to start thinking of, right, let's go for high ground. What's this guy doing and what can we do to counter this player? And just like that, I've made it into Diamond of Rank 1 in the first day of the brand new Fortnite season. And trust me, it is so much easier to W key this season than it is last season. Players just don't know how to play and players are panicking. You need to punish players on that. See how players are playing and just sort of look into the psychology of what they're doing and think what's running through their mind right now and what's going to make them fumble in this situation. Like, so many times we saw players boxing up, and what did we do to counter them? We just put pressure on them, and every single time they fumbled under the pressure. As soon as we came against a guy who seemed like a decent fighter, all we did was we backed off a little more, played off the right-hand peaks, and just like that, we picked up the kill nice and easy, and we've picked up a 9-kill win. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy or find any of the tips helpful, please subscribe to the channel and consider opening Fortnite up and using code TAVE in the Fortnite item shop. And comment down below because I'm going to answer all comments.